this is the reaction I'm having when I see what T95 FV4201 Chieftain is capable of doing in this game. And do you know what, guys, what surprised me the most? Apparently, if you give Super Conqueror some extra mobility, some extra speed, top speed, and power to weight ratio and so on, you can get one fairly decent vehicle, because Super Conqueror was not the best, like it was lacking everywhere. It is one of the weakest tier 10 heavy tanks bullshit in this game. So yeah, guys, if you give it some extra mobility, it turns out to be one fairly decent vehicle, and this is what T95 FV4201 Chieftain actually is. Super Conqueror with some extra mobility. Power to weight ratio is better and all that, but more about comparison a bit later, because at first I picked this battle for one very specific reason. Well, actually for many specific reasons, simply because how ridiculous this battle is overall. For example, Centurion 1 for the start wanted to check him out and decided to ram newly released tier 10 heavy tank to see if it is even worth getting, if it is even worth grinding through the Clan Wars campaigns, because as far as I know, this is the only way how you're able to get it. You have to perform good in the Clan War campaigns, and then you can redeem this vehicle, like we have Object 907, VK7201K, M60 and some other Clan War reward vehicles. Now this battle is from the Russian server, played by someone whose name is unpronounceable for me, so I am simply going to call you Ivan, and as I said, it is from the Russian server. So I checked around 30 replays on the Russian server from the whatreplays.ru to see how this vehicle is performing, and let me tell you guys, not bad. Like, it was tough to find any battles under 10,000 damage over there, yeah. But I checked around 30 battles on the Russian server, 25 to 30 battles, and guess what, guys? Almost every single battle was exclusively with premium rounds. There were a couple battles where the hero used, let's say, 80 to 90% premium rounds, but this is something you can expect from a vehicle like this. Expected values for the third marks are like 9,000 or 10,000 combined damage, so to be able to keep up with third marking, you have to use everything possible, even though this tank has even more penetration than the Super Conqueror with standard APCR rounds, 270mm of penetration and 440 alpha damage, which is perfection. And you might think our hero in this battle, Ivan, or Ivan in Russian, didn't use any premium rounds whatsoever, but you guys are wrong, because he simply switched the positions between premium and standard APCR rounds. So it is easier for him for some odd reason. So yeah, you see nothing over here besides premium rounds and some HESH rounds as well with over 100mm of penetration. But once again, more about stats a bit later. A nice 448 roll into the M4A1 Revolores. Now yes, this is a tier 8 battle, a tier 8 face storm, but I simply wanted to share this battle with you because it covers everything that is going on with this Chieftain at the moment. He's going to fight versus tier 10 vehicles as well at the moment, face stomping tier 8s, tier 9s, and yeah, you are going to see some tier 10 action, which is not going to be very much different, if I'm completely honest with you. And just look where this guy is at the moment. It is quite ridiculous battle overall. He's simply taking over the enemy base. Yeah, he's where usually enemy tank destroyers are camping or sniping from. He's over here dominating the entire enemy team. Ooh, D62A was able to penetrate with heat, but he keeps bouncing APCR from Waffenträger Panzer 4. Heat, I think that went into the lower plate, because the lower plate is the only thing, the only position that is penetrable for all those guys over there. Even E3 is not able to penetrate upper plate or turret without using premium rounds. I think even with premium rounds he's not able to do that, because turret angled like this, a little slope as well, you need over 400 penetration for sure, but I am going to share the 3D model in a second. So 7,000 damage done in around 5 minutes in the battle. Some assistance, 3,000 damage bounced. T94-100 rental. Oh, what do you know? Quick auto aim, and no, didn't happen. And you know what, guys, Russian accuracy never fails in this game. On the move into the lower plate by T94-100. Oh god, I love this game. I actually do love this game a lot. The RNG randomness sometimes is just crazy good. Waffentrager is not able to penetrate him, but T94-100 on the move, boom, penetration. Standard P decided to check him out for a second, but then decided, oh, F it, I am waiting for my teammates, so 5A most likely is driving towards Ivan, and maybe 75 as well, or maybe 75 is driving towards our base, and here is 5A, received one shot from AM Expert B, who actually bounced 5A, or maybe 5A missed, I don't know what is going on. Anyway, DPM on Chieftain is good enough to pick up that 5A without any problems whatsoever. Boom, there it goes. Ammo rack addition as well. And now Standard P bounced 2 shots and he's trying to run away, but you know, buddy, there is no running away from that DPM. From that 7.99 second reload time with food, most likely brothers in arms and all the other jazzes as well. And there is another tier 10 vehicle, D62A, who is using full heat, so some heat action. A lot of premium rounds in a tier 8 battle. Boom, yet another penetration, so heat is actually going through. I think that was a penetration into the upper plate. So on flat ground you are able to penetrate that upper plate with 320 or 30, or how much penetration the 62A has with premium heat. 300 plus most definitely. Ooh, Waffentrager, 302 HP left. Boom, there goes Waffentrager without any problems whatsoever, and he actually bounced the final APCR round from that same Waffentrager as well, so 560 extra damage goes towards damage bounced. So D62A missed, one more shot needed, auto aim, and done. Yet another bounce by the way. So D62A finally ran out of APCR rounds, and this battle is over. Because something interesting happened between E75 and Ally RT as well. Look at the kill feed. Ally was lost in battle, and at the same time he killed E75. So what happened was, I guess he had to splash himself to death together with E75. This is my guess, at least. How else would you able to be lost in battle? That means you kinda killed yourself and killed the enemy vehicle at the same time. So yeah. Anyway, this battle is over with quite an impressive result. Ace tanker, many ribbon, many stickers to put on your vehicle, together with Pascuicci's medal, Pool's medal, high caliber, Top Gun, Patrol Duty, Steel Wall, and of course those 2 victory curves. Yeah, so moving on, 10,687 damage done, no pressure whatsoever, pressure-free, stress-free battle, close to 11,000 damage, 11 kills, 1,852 raw experience. This is a lot of raw experience for a tier 10 vehicle in a tier 8 battle. This is actually a shit ton of experience. 34 shots fired, 31 hits, 27 penetrations, damage blocked by armor, over 6,000. So this is why I wanted to show you this replay. Hits received 21, and only 3 of them did penetrate. Only 3 penetrations received. At the same time, 11 kills and over 10,000 damage done. And of course, close to 3,000 damage to his assistants. He was able to damage 13 vehicles out of 15. And 147,000 credits goes to the ammunition resupply. Yep. Ladies and gents, so this was Ivan in the newest T95 FV4201 Chieftain. So, bad old Super Conqueror versus FV4201 Chieftain. TPM goes to the Super Conqueror, of course. penetration 270 versus 259, standard APCR penetration, which doesn't mean anything apparently. Damage 440 versus 400, rate of fire of course. Super Conqueror also has slightly better gun handling while it is moving, but it is super minor, especially if you can be quite aggressive frontally with the Chieftain. Aiming time and dispersion really doesn't matter. Mobility 46 versus 34, this is quite a big difference. Engine power also extra horsepower engine, at the same time it doesn't weigh as much. Power to weight ratio 16.67 compared to the 12.34. Terrain resistance numbers are a bit better on hard terrain, on medium exactly the same, on soft Super Conqueror wins slightly. The turret traverse speed goes to the Super Conqueror, but tank traverse speed 34 versus 27 of course. Hull armoring on paper is a bit worse on Chieftain, but in actual reality it is still really good. The turret is amazing, 350, 175 and 38, so if you want to penetrate it with HE, shoot at the back of the turret or into the pooper, easy penetrations. View range 410 meters. Fire chance is also a lot lower, so you can actually run this vehicle, or you can play this vehicle with the foods quite easily. And quickly, as I said before, I also wanted to show you 3D model so you know what is up, where are the weak spots and so on, versus 270 millimeters of penetration. So let's pick this one, live model, yes, or visualize. Yeah, let's pick live. So frontally, let's say on flat ground, it is going to be a ricochet unless you use premium heat with over 310 millimeters of penetration. So this is what T92A, for example, was able to do. But versus 270 millimeters of penetration, it is going to be a ricochet. Unless you roll super high with your penetration roll, because penetration also has rolls in this game. Under the hybrid you can see that tiny lower plate strip that you are able to penetrate frontally, and that is it pretty much frontally, because this one is empty. I don't know what the hell is going on with this model over here, why it is empty. Wargaming, what is going on? Is this not a penetration? Is okay, you can penetrate it, guys, but where was it? Oh, you only need around 1000 millimeters of penetration. Ooh, only. This is actually quite easy. KV2 can do it eyes closed without even looking. That is really interesting. Maybe this model on tanks.gg. I really do hope that this model is only bugged in the tanks.gg, because yeah, even KV2 doesn't have 2000 millimeters of penetration. But frontally, yeah, that is pretty much it. You can penetrate the commander hatch as well, but it is just so freaking tiny. A little bump, a little gun depression action by Chieftain, and you are not able to penetrate anything anymore. Yeah, if this is hidden, if commander hatch is hidden, good luck. Good luck. But there is not the best side scraper, of course. Weak side armor, super weak rear armor, and you are actually able to overmatch the roof as well quite easily. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? This is our newest Clan Wars Revolve vehicle. Not too many guys are going to have it, so it is not going to break the metagame, but this animal is on the battlefields, so stay tuned for more. Let's see what they can do more. I love you all, stay awesome, take care, and bye.